Welcome dear students. Subject Mathematics Standard 4th. Students, we are going to see new topic Fraction Part 1. Now let us discuss the learning objectives to this topic. First point, revision of a half, a quarter and 3/4. Second point, the meaning of fraction. Third point, reading and writing fraction. Fourth point, numerator and denominator. Students, before we start the topic, let us understand the half, quarter and 3/4. First we will see half. In the figure, an object is divided into two equal parts. Then each of the parts is one half of that object. Students, do you know that when we fold a paper for making a half and open it, the parts of both sides are equal? The fold along dotted line in rectangle which divides into two parts, then each of the part is one half of that object. One half of the whole is shown by the fraction 1/2. Second quarter. In the figure, an object is divided into 4 equal parts. Each of those parts is a quarter of the whole. In the figure, circle, square and pizza is divided into 4 equal parts. Each of those parts is a quarter of the whole. 1/4 is shown by the fraction 1/4. Three quarters. In the figure, an object is divided into 4 equal parts. If 3 parts are taken out of these 4 equal parts, then it is called 3/4 of the whole. See students, in this figure, quarter plus quarter make 3/4. Means this is shown by the fraction 3/4. Students, you have already learned this topic in second and third standard. So let us revise it and learn more about this topic, that is fraction. First point, half. Half means when something is divided equally into two parts. Each of the parts is a half of that thing. See example here. A half of an apple means if an apple is cut into two equal parts, each of these equal parts is half of the apple. In the figure, half part is colored and remaining half part is not colored. Okay students? So when something is divided equally into two parts, each of the part is a half of that thing. Now second point, a quarter. In the figure, The circle is divided into 4 equal parts. One part is colored and the remaining 3 parts are not colored. The colored part is a quarter of the whole circle. One part taken from 4 equal parts of an object is a quarter of the whole object. So, when something is divided into 4 equal parts, each of the parts is a quarter of that thing. Now third, 3 quarters. In the figure, the circle is divided into 4 equal parts. 3 parts are colored. The colored part is 3 quarters of the whole circle. So here, if a whole is divided into 4 equal parts and we take 3 of them, then the parts we have taken is called 3 quarters. Now, shall I understand meaning of fraction? What is a fraction? A fraction is numerical value that is a part of a whole. It represents one or more equal parts of a whole object. You can recognize a fraction by the slash that is written between the two numbers. For example, 1 upon 2 represents half of a whole number or a thing. In the figure, whole, half and quarter. Whole means 1, half means 1 upon 2, quarter means 1 upon 4 and 3 quarter means 3 upon 4. Now, shall I learn how to read and write fractions? Half. In the figure, an object is divided into 2 equal parts. If any object is divided into 2 equal parts, then each of the part is 1/2 of the object. Suppose one bhakri has to be divided equally between 2 people. When it is divided into 2 equal parts, each of the part is 1/2 of the whole bhakri. So when any object is divided into 2 equal parts, then each of the part is 1/2 of that object. So here 1 of the whole is shown by the fraction 1 upon 2. In the fraction, the number written above the line is the numerator and the number written below the line is the denominator. In the fraction 1 upon 2, the number is 1 and the denominator is 2. So 1 upon 2 is read as 1/2 or 1 upon 2. Quarter. When any object is divided into 4 equal parts, each of those parts is quarter of the whole. For example, one bhakri has to be divided equally between 4 people. when it is divided into 4 equal parts and one part is given to each person, each share is quarter of the whole bhakri. Okay students, so here 1 quarter is shown by the fraction 1 upon 4 and 1 upon 4 is read as 1/4, 1 quarter or 1 upon 4. In the fraction, the number written above the line is the numerator and number written below the line is the denominator. So here 1 upon 4, the numerator is 1 and the denominator is 4. 3 quarters. In the figure, when any object is divided into 4 equal parts, 3 of its parts taken together are called 3 quarters. For example, if 3 children bought a cake and asked their grandfather to divide it equally among the 4 of them, including himself, grandfather divide the cake into 4 equal pieces. Each piece is 1 quarter of the cake. Okay. Grandfather gave Raju, Rani and Pinky 1 quarter each and kept the last quarter for himself. Grandfather gave his 2 granddaughters, means quarter plus quarter, that is half of the cake. He gave his 3 grandchildren, means quarter plus quarter plus quarter, means 3 quarters of the cake. 1 half and 1 quarter also make 3 quarters of the whole. Okay students, so here when any object is divided into 4 equal parts, 3 of its parts taken together are called 3 quarters. This is shown by the fraction 3 upon 4. So 3 upon 4 is read as 3/4 or 3 upon 4. And quarter plus quarter plus quarter is equal to 3 quarters. Next point, numerator and denominator. In the fraction, the number written above the line is the numerator and the number written below the line is the denominator. So 1 upon 2 is equal to number above the line is called numerator and number below the line is called denominator. In the fraction 1 upon 2, the numerator is 1 and the denominator is 2. So 1 is numerator and 2 is denominator. Now question number 1. Write the numerator and denominator of each of the following fraction. See students, here first fraction 3 upon 7. In 3 upon 7, 3 is a numerator and 7 is a denominator. Now second one, 8 upon 11. So 8 is numerator and 11 is denominator. Now third, 7 upon 13. In 7 upon 13, 7 is a numerator and 13 is a denominator. Question number 2. Write the shaded and unshaded parts of the shapes below as fraction and in words. In this figure, Square is divided into 5 equal parts. 3 parts are shaded and remaining 2 parts are not shaded. So students, tell me, shaded fraction is equal to, yes, 1, 2, 3. So write upside 3 means 3 is a numerator and total fraction is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 upon 5 means 5 is a denominator. Shaded fraction is equal to 3 upon 5. So 3 upon 5 we will read as 3 upon 5. Now unshaded fraction means white part 1, 2. So 2 write upside, 2 is the numerator and total fraction 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 5 write downside means 2 is a numerator and 5 is a denominator. So unshaded fraction is equal to 2 upon 5 and 2 upon 5 we will read as 2 upon 5. Now second example, in this figure a circle is divided into 8 equal parts. Okay, now 7 part is colored and 1 part is not colored. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a shaded fraction. So 7 right here and whole fraction means total fraction 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 7 upon 8. Total fraction 8. So 8 right downside means denominator and 7 is a numerator. So shaded fraction is equal to 7 upon 8. Inverse we will read as 7 upon 8. This is 7 and this line is upon and 8. Now unshaded fraction means non-colored part. Write 1 here and total fraction is 8. Okay, so unshaded fraction is equal to 1 upon 8. Inverse we will read as 1. This line upon and 8. 1 upon 8. Now next example. Students, see in this figure a circle is divided into 6 equal parts. One part of it is shaded and remaining 5 is not shaded. So students, tell me shaded fraction. Yes, in yellow colored is 1. Okay, and total fraction means whole fraction 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 6 right in downside means 6 is a denominator and 1 is a numerator. So this number we will read as 1 upon 6. Now students, tell me unshaded fraction. Yes, we will count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5 right upside means 5 is a numerator. And total fraction means whole fraction 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 right downside. 6 means denominator. So unshaded fraction is equal to 5 upon 6. This number we will read as 5 upon 6. Some more fractions means different meaning of fractions. A circular disc is divided into 5 equal parts and 4 of its parts are colored. The colored part of the disc is shown as 4 upon 5. Students, remember this point, 1 upon 5 plus 1 upon 5 plus 1 upon 5 plus 1 upon 5 is equal to 4 upon 5. 4 upon 5, which means there are 3 different ways. First point, 4 parts out of 5 equal parts of an object. And second point, 1 upon 5 4 times, which means 1 upon 5 plus 1 upon 5 plus 1 upon 5 plus 1 upon 5, which also means 4 multiplied by 1 upon 5 or 4 times 1 upon 5. Third, equal division of 4 objects among 5 people. Question number 3. Complete the following. In the first column, fraction. Second column, addition. Third column, multiplication. In fourth column, how many times. So in the fraction, the first one, 4 upon 5. Students, I told you equal division of 4 objects among 5 people. Okay, means 4 parts out of 5 equal parts of an object, which means 1 upon 5 4 times, which also means 4 multiplied by 1 upon 5 or 4 times 1 upon 5. So here the fraction is 4 upon 5. Additions how many times? 4 times 1 plus 1 upon 5 plus 1 upon 5 plus 1 upon 5 plus 1 upon 5. In the multiplication form, 1 upon 5 multiplied by 4. So here how many times? 4 times 1 upon 5. See, count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 times 1 upon 5. In the same way, second example, 3 upon 4 means equal division of 3 objects among 4 people. Okay, 3 objects among 4 people. So here 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 4. This is the addition form. In the third column, multiplication, 1 upon 4 multiplied by 3 means 1 upon 4 is 3 times, 1, 2, 3. So multiply by 5, here will come 3. How many times? 3 times 1 upon 4. The same way, third example, 3 upon 7. So equal division of 3 objects among 7 people. So in the addition form, 1 upon 7 plus 1 upon 7 plus 1 upon 7. In the multiplication form, 1 upon 7 multiplied by 3. And how many times? 3 times 1 upon 7. And last example, 5 upon 6. Equal division of 5 objects among 6 people. So in the addition form, how many times it will come? Yes, 5 times. So 1 upon 6 plus 1 upon 6 plus 1 upon 6 plus 1 upon 6 plus 1 upon 6. In the addition form and multiplication form, see 1 upon 6 multiply by how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So write here 5. 1 upon 6 multiply by 5. How many times? 5 times 1 upon 6. Students, this is your assignment. Question number 1. Write the numerator and denominator of each of the following fractions. Question number 2. Write the shaded and unshaded parts of the shapes below as fraction and in words. You have to do practice in your notebook. Thank you, my dear students. Keep practicing and keep learning.